A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
We are under. Digging in. Andrelton Simmons. Ready now for El. So bases are empty.
Keep me!
(11-8), the final score in this ball game. The Halos came through when it mattered in the ninth.
If a pitcher isn't finding the strike zone enough, he can be sure he'll hear about it from the coaching staff. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
We are under the lights this evening. Alex Figaldi will be on the bump for. Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out. Front there.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lincecum has tossed more than 60 innings on the year. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths.
That's ball 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Runner back standing.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Batting fourth.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Mike Gerber. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Davis on second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. In there, 1-2 now.
Let's get out of this. Easy way now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 1 inning in the books here. The Marlins.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Tim Lincecum. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tim Lincecum.
Come on, big guy.
Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now in the box, Rob Brantley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
I got it.
Baddoo will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So stepping in, Scott Spindler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So striding forward now, Alex Fagaldi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Behind on that one, now behind. In the count, 0-1.
Nobody out now.
Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Comes set with the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Austin Slater is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Turn two.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Zach Green, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Relay. 4.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammte. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Lincecum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
One pitch right here.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Count 1 and 2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Let's play ball.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Rob Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Up.
Popped up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Aye. Two to count.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Again, he sends it out of play. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there, on to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Jalen Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. A fly out and a single for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-0. Down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Reined in. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Into the box now, Wander Franco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wander Franco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Mike Gerber.
Up next for the Giants.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Mike Gerber.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Stepping in, Tim Lincecum, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There you go, left fly.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, one time, right now. Steal!
And there he goes towards second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Straight up.
Popped him up.
Plenty of room. You got room.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Brantley.
Up next for the Giants.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Brantley.
And there's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Scott Spindler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Strike called, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
To 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hey, just you and him.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next, the hit will be. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
MLB The Show's coach. Here now is Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Washington. The shortstop.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here now is Juan Soto. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
That's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's Starlin Castro as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a flare out toward right center. Solak ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch. Victor Robles digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Tim Cate, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison moving back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Play ball.
Now batting, Tim Lincecum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Striding in. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, strike one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Luis Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Settling in now, Tim Lincecum. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hey, your pitch right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Play ball.
No out.
All set for the start of the inning. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Starlin Castro is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you take a look at the Nationals team leaderboard, that total places him 4th on this Washington ball club. Danny Santana stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the... So digging in now, Brody Reed. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brock Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
32, Brock.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baddoo is there, and he'll put it away to ready once again. Tim Lincecum earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and for a pitcher, Matty, that was a successful AB right there. Good job helping his own cause.
He's going.
Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Hey, get a good
He's
one
set.
up there, huh?
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, one time, right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Juan Soto. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field.
Mine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Plays at first now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get to first
Now
out.
batting, right fielder.
In there for strike 1.
Santana.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. In now, Victor Robles. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Hey, no running, no running.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Rody Reed stands in as he looks at a called strike. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, that's a good...
Sterling Sharp takes the mound to try to get out of it.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins posted a 3-run first.
A coach offers support to a pitcher who's been giving up the long ball.
Afternoon baseball.
Play ball.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball
Albies.
one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog.
Hit hard to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Go home. Go home.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
The 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up.
Got it, I got it.
Dahlbeck is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
One down.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was little.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Josh Begley. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
I got the count. 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the pitcher, Tim Lincecum, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He'll try it again. 3-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Make the turn.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 0-1 the count.
There we go.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And
that's
this
a
one's
ball.
downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. To the plate now, Adam Duvall.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Patrick Weigel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, we got one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, two away, two away.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Here we go. No runner, no runner. Cut it.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Guys, let's go.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
No runner, cut it. No runner.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Grounded to short. And that's out number 1. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. And that misses, ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Van Meter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tim Lincecum. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Ready now for the Marlins, Tim Lincecum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Play ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Acuna digs in now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 out now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Dickerson is there, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Full count, 3-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Play ball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Still 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out.